I'm going to show you a couple of tricks that I learned a long time ago in case you have some yarn that has become brittle. It's been sitting on the shelf for a while, or you bought it secondhand. It mostly occurs with natural animal fiber yarns, but basically it's lost its stretchiness and it keeps breaking while you're knitting on the machine. So the first one I learned was when I was back at school, and it is simply just getting a damp cloth, wrapping it around the yarn and putting it in a plastic bag and letting it sit there overnight. And then it's going to absorb some of the moisture from the cloth and will be a little easier to work with. Another more immediate solution would be to just put it on a towel and inject steam into it, roll it around, trying not to burn your fingers. And again, that's going to get some moisture back into that yarn and make it easy to work with. This one you might have to repeat a few times as you start to use the outer layer of the yarn. So to prevent these things from happening, I usually store my yarn in plastic bags anyway, for two reasons. One is to stop it from drying out too much, and the other reason is to keep moths away from it. Moths will attack any animal fiber and gnaw holes in it, and I have had, before I used to do this, I have had a situation where a moth has maybe drilled a hole into the bottom of the yarn and it's basically broken it into hundreds of short lengths. If it's not too far from the edge, you can just pull off the outer edge of that yarn till you get back to clean yarn and then carry on working. But best of all, try and avoid getting those moths in there in the first place. That was one of our videos from the troubleshooting class at the Knitting School. To find out more or to take the whole class, go to www.theknittingschool.online.